Welcome back. I'm Alicia Essig, Baltimore's real estate coach with sellingrealestaterocks.com. Today, talking about buyers and my number one secret to converting more buyers to become your clients, which hopefully will put more sales on your listing board. All right, what's my number one secret? My number one secret is service and educate. So back in the day, long time ago, real estate agents were the keepers of the data. What I mean by that is if a consumer wanted to buy a house, they had to either drive around in their preferred neighborhood looking for sale signs, look in the Sunday paper to see what might have an open house, or call a real estate agent. Those were their options. We all know that that's not the case anymore, that anybody can go online and start looking at homes. In fact, NAR statistics says that something like 90%, 95% of home buyers start their home search online. So we need to shift. We're not the keepers of the data anymore. That means we need to provide a whole nother level of value. So what kind of value can we provide in order to convert more buyers into our clients? Service and education. The public needs our knowledge, needs your knowledge, needs to know that they're being taken care of. They want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So no matter how the client potentially comes to you, you want to establish a relationship with them. You want to get to know them on a personal level. You want them to like you. You want them to get to know you, and hopefully then that also builds trust, okay? So from there, don't rush it. Take your time. I heard another real estate coach call it commission breath. So don't rush it. Nobody likes commission breath. It doesn't smell very good. The second piece is you want to take control. So you want to have a face-to-face consultation with the buyer. No matter how you get that buyer, whether the buyer calls in on floor duty, or the buyer walks into your open house, or they're referred to you, or you run into them at the grocery store, let them know, hey, this is how I work. I want you, the agent, to take control of that conversation and say, this is how I work. What I like to do is have you come into my office or coffee shop or whatever, but come into my office and we're gonna sit down and have a face-to-face consultation. We're gonna talk about the whole buying process from soup to nuts. We're gonna talk about what you're looking for. We're gonna talk about the financing. We're gonna talk about the legal stuff, and then we're gonna look at houses. And you're gonna ask them, you're gonna say, how does that sound? When I was selling and I said this to buyers, most people say, that sounds great. Wonderful. You get your phone out or your calendar out and you schedule that appointment right then and there, okay? So now you have the appointment. What do you talk about? Well, first off, you talk about the legal stuff. You're supposed to do that anyway, so you might as well talk about agency and the contract and home inspections and the process. You're gonna wanna also talk about the financing. Ask them if they've already talked to a financing person. You can provide them with a potential referral or two. The other thing, this is a real trick, is you want to establish a timeline with them. You want to say, when do you want to move? People might say, I'm not sure when I want to move. They'll say, well, you want to help create a timeline for them. Why? Because it gives them a goal. It gives you a goal. They may say, and even if they're like, well, I'll just move when I find something. Well, first off, that should be a big key to you that maybe this isn't a client that you want to spend a ton of time with, okay? Or you can get them to create a timeline that will help facilitate their urgency level. So get them to create a timeline. Then you're going to want to review their needs with them. And you're going to want to really dive deep into what their needs are. Where do they work? And do they have a family? Do they not have, do they want to expand their family? Do they have pets? What are their hobbies? What's their favorite room in the house? Ask them nitty-gritty questions like, do they like carpet or hardwood? Do they like an open floor plan or a more traditional floor plan? Do they want to do some work? Do they mind doing work? There's so many questions. You can spend a solid 30 minutes talking just about their needs and wants. And if you get them talking, I guarantee you they'll start flowing. The last piece is you want to look at the MLS together with the buyer right there. You will be amazed at how much you'll learn about your clients by just looking at the MLS together. So you plug in all the information that they gave you when they were giving you their needs, and then it pops up a list of homes. And suddenly they're gonna say, oh, no, I don't like that one. Or, oh, I really like that one. Or, oh, no, that's really ugly. I hate siding. And you're gonna be amazed at how much time that's gonna cut down on you spending running out and showing them houses or having them in your car, okay? The next trick is always schedule the next face-to-face appointment when you're face-to-face with them. So at that consultation appointment, you're gonna say, okay, when are we gonna go out and look at houses? All right, I'm gonna look at houses on Saturday, great. You show them houses, and before they leave you again, you're gonna schedule the next face-to-face appointment, the next tour of homes. Why, might you say? Well, it's gonna cut down on their anxiety of when they can possibly see you again, because you know, after they've gone and looked at those houses, they probably didn't like anything the first go around. They're gonna go back home and get on the websites and look for more houses. So then they're gonna pepper you with listings. You don't want that. This way they can say, please add this to our tour the next time we go out. This way they're not saying, I need to see this tomorrow, I need to see this tomorrow. They know they already have your time carved out the next time. So not making any deals, if they're not actually selling on something, you will need to revisit the needs and wants. Somewhere in there is a communication error. So those are my #1 secret to converting more buyers and selling more houses. I hope you enjoyed it and have a fabulous day.